2020 has proven to be a challenging year for us. As the COVID-19 pandemic made its way into our communities, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service was called to assist in new areas and capacities, with one of those being COVID-19 contact tracing. With this new challenge our community was facing, agents and staff stepped up to the call to assist as part of the COVID-19 task force. Realizing this is an important factor in slowing down the spread of COVID-19, in May of this year, agents and staff were trained to support this critical effort. In partnership with the Corpus Christi Nueces County Public Health District, the Nueces County AgriLife Extension Office began assisting in addressing these cases. Since June of this year, Extension staff have spent over 1,300 hours and have placed close to 4,000 calls to positive patients. Calls made have helped to identify close contacts and locations where the positive patients have been in order to identify potential community exposures. Since June, health agent Lynn Mutz and I have devoted 40 hours weekly towards this effort, along with Extension agents Jason Ott, Kyle McManus, Kevin Gibbs, and county support staff, each working approximately 20 hours. Currently, Lynn and I continue to work 40 hours weekly with assistance from support staff. This collaborative effort with the Corpus Christi Nueces County Public Health District will continue through the spring of 2021.
Did you know AgriLife Extension provided PPE supplies to Petronila Elementary School? Hi there, I'm Rick Gutierrez, principal at Petronila Elementary School. As COVID-19 reached the United States, schools were faced with the dilemma of how to bring our students back to the classrooms safely. It became evident through the CDC guidelines that PPE could help in decreasing the spread of COVID-19. Schools throughout the nation were scrambling to get their hands on these supplies to help students and staff stay safe upon returning. This fall, more than half of our students returned to our school for face-to-face instruction. As our schools were faced with combating COVID-19, PPE supplies such as hand sanitizer, face shields, face masks, and disinfectants were essential in keeping our staff and students healthy and safe. Petronila Elementary School was fortunate to have the AgriLife Extension reach out to us about donating these supplies. Every day we remind our students and staff about using face shields, masks on campus and on the bus, and hand sanitizer when they enter and leave the building. We also remind them to use the hand sanitizer when they enter and leave their classrooms. Throughout the day, our custodians have been utilizing the disinfectant that AgriLife Extension provided to us to wipe down all areas of the school, including desks, door handles, tables, handrails, restrooms, and chairs. In addition, AgriLife Extension also donated alcohol wipes that we gave to all of the staff to wipe down desks, chairs, and any other areas in the classroom that they felt needed cleaning. I want to thank AgriLife Extension for partnering with Petronila Elementary School and donating PPE supplies, as they were much needed in our daily activities and helping to keep our students and staff safe from COVID-19. Thank you again.
Here's a map of all of the Nueces County garden locations.
Hi, my name is Tina Beyer. I'm the Wesley nurse in Flower Bluff. I've been working with the AgriLife Extension Agency for many, many years here in the Bluff, and we're lucky that we have this beautiful community garden. We're blessed with the AgriLife Extension agents. We have many families coming up to the garden from the community, and with the community garden, they're able to have access to fresh herbs and fresh vegetables. They're able to come out and exercise, get fresh air. We have lots of grandparents raising grandchildren, and they're able to come out here and just learn from their grandparents how to grow fresh fruits and vegetables. We've been blessed that every year we're partnered with AgriLife Extension, and we have the agent comes out here and teaches everyone in the community how to improve their health and wellness through this wonderful community garden.
Hi, my name is Jeanette McGrath. I'm here at the Flower Bluff Community Garden Center. This is my first time to do this program. It is the fall of 2020 that I'm doing the Garden Center program here. I have learned so much. I have learned about compost. I have learned about what the types of dirt we need to use. I have learned what plants to plant during the fall and what plants. At the moment, my plants are actually doing really great. I am benefiting from the vegetables and herbs that I am growing here. I am taking them home to my family, cooking and feeding with them. Also, due to the COVID, I have not been coming out much. And I like the idea that the garden is getting me out of the house at the same time into a safe place where I can talk to other people and not just stay home.
We're so grateful to have had this partnership with the AgriLife Extension and the agents to be able to bring just this beautiful garden to the community.
I would like to say thank you for this program and thank you for giving me a sense of normalcy at this time of our lives.
Hi, my name is Dr. Esther Jones and I work at Nueces County Community Action Agency. I am the health coordinator for the Head Start program. I really like to take this opportunity to thank the Texas A&M AgriLife program. They have been very supportive and have created a lot of programs for our Head Start children. We have several community gardens at some of our schools, and Mr. Kevin Gibbs and Daisy provided instruction for our parents so that we could have community gardens at our centers and provide a learning environment for our children. This is one of our latest adventures. We have created a butterfly garden at one of our centers. This is a beautiful Los Pequeños Head Start program here in Corpus Christi, Nueces County. And Kevin provided the expertise and knowledge about the plants, the type of plants that we needed, how to situate them, and how to have a beautiful learning environment for our children. I hope you enjoy the flowers as much as we did. And once again, thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Texas A&M AgriLife. We really appreciate your assistance.
Did you know this is Clayburgh Bank's second year participating in Walk Across Texas? We had 8 teams participate for a total of 81 walkers and runners. Together, they walked 13,790 miles. In case you didn't know, that is the equivalent of walking from Corpus Christi to Paris, France, and then from Paris to Tokyo. That is a lot of miles.
Clayburgh Bank really enjoyed participating in Walk Across Texas once again this year. Team members reported things like improved sleep, weight loss, and just an overall improvement in the mood. It was a great event, especially in light of the events going on surrounding COVID-19. Clayburgh Bank enjoyed it so much that we're making Walk Across Texas an annual tradition.
Yes, hello, my name is Becky Bernal, and I'm a resident service coordinator here in Figueroa Apartments. And I've been working here, I'm going on 12 years in January, God willing. I love this program so much because it tells us, we never stop learning how to take care of ourselves, and what to eat, how to go about it with exercise, and all the different ways that Texas AgriLife has come and has shown, and even planting on a bucket. I had never had seen that before, how to have a little garden and you can plant, because these are apartments, so how to go about it with the neighbors, how to plant in a bucket. I never had seen that, and that is so amazing. They do remember what they have learned, and we never stop learning. There's always something new. We never stop learning, and this is such a great program for them, even for myself. But they remember how, we used to have that walk to Texas, or I think that's how you call it. And that's exercise for them. And I tell them, and they do that. They remember how, they do that and with their neighbor or by themselves. And it's one of the good things, to keep healthy, to stay healthy. And I just want to say thank you so much for coming all these years. Believe me, we've missed you all, and hopefully, because like I said before, we always learn something, and there's always something good. This is a good program. It's a blessing to the residents here and even myself. So we never stop learning. So.
Good afternoon. I'm Norman Spells. I'm an LCDC. I'm an educator here at Senecor in Corpus Christi.
How has a fresh start to a healthier you impacted the residents here?
I believe that what it's done for them is it gives them an insight into managing their nutrition at a better level when they get out of here. I'm sure that most of them really didn't care too much here, really weren't that interested in nutrition. And it's given them an idea of where they need to go and the things they need to eat.
What makes the residents want to come back?
I believe the instructor that does the group for them is very, very interesting, and she has things to get them involved. She has questions. She has handouts and goodie bags. That makes it interesting for them to show up.
How has the information in the program helped the residents during COVID-19?
I believe it's probably given them time to ponder what they're going to do when they get out of here, and even if we're stuck into where they can't get around quite often, and now they can go and they'll know how to shop better and know how to plan for the meals if they're stuck in wherever they're staying when they get out of here, and they can meal plan better and make better choices.
Did you know Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service partnered with the Health Science Center to conduct Cooking Well with Diabetes programs? The impact that Cooking Well with Diabetes programs had on participants was evident at each of the sessions. They would learn new cooking skills they hadn't practiced before, like mincing garlic. It gave them opportunities to try new foods and to realize how easy and delicious healthy recipes can be. They could feel confident making those recipes at home because they had already practiced them and already knew they tasted good. Since they would work in small groups, you could see them sharing experiences and learning from each other. They each brought different skills and different experiences to the group. They could even support each other and encourage each other through very common challenges of diabetes management. And many of the teaching points from the diabetes education classes were reinforced and practiced during Cooking Well with Diabetes, such as reading the food labels, counting carbohydrate grams, creating healthy eating habits. One participant even brought an air fryer from home because we had discussed it at a previous session. Another participant brought food packages from home to share and to show the group, and even gifted everyone with a diabetes cookbook on the last session. So they supported each other even more than I expected, and it was evident that friendships were definitely made. 6 months after the diabetes class and after Cooking Well with Diabetes, one participant reduced her A1C 5 points and was even taken off of insulin. So Cooking Well with Diabetes certainly had an impact on these participants, and I hope it will do the same for many more people in our community.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Gonzalez. I'm the parent of a student at Atkins Middle School. I have taken the AgriLife EFNEP class several times over the past years. I learn something new all the time. I learned to be more physically active, better eating choices, lower my intake of sugars, fats, salt, and eating better meals all the time.
Hello. We just want to shout out to Texas A&M AgriLife and the Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program for coming out here to Amistad Community Health Center to help our parents who are patients of ours, providing nutrition education during the COVID pandemic. We are grateful for the flexibility, and we are just grateful for the partnership. So we hope for many future opportunities. And so again, thank you. Shout out to Texas A&M AgriLife, the FNEP program, for being able to be here during these times for our patients. Thank you so much.
As the Nueces County AgriLife Extension staff adjusted to the need for providing educational programs at a distance, event management applications were utilized. A great example of this is our ag agent, Mr. Jason Ott, used Eventbrite to register for his virtual programs. You can see here that by using Eventbrite, participants' locations are able to be mapped. This past year, 324 participants registered for 5 ag and natural resource programs and attended as far away as Canada, South America, and Jerusalem.
Hello, I'm Shayla Floyd, head of school at River Hills Christian Academy in Corpus Christi. Did you know Texas AgriLife Extension in Nueces County provides a Path to Plate program that teaches youth where their food and fiber comes from? This program is interactive and interesting for students and equips them with knowledge of how agriculture impacts their day-to-day life. From learning about sheep, cattle, and horses to farm equipment and how vegetables and fruit are grown, and even seeing the evolution of the cotton gin. We leave the experience each year with new knowledge and appreciation of farmers and ranchers.
Soils judging is my 4-H.
Archery is our 4-H.
Hello, I'm Beth Spore. Food and nutrition is my passion. This is my 4-H.
Robotics is my 4-H.
Photography is my 4-H.
STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is my passion. This is my 4-H.
Showing cattle is my passion, and this is my 4-H.
Showing goats is my 4-H.
Hello, my name is Jack Spore, and health is my 4-H project.
Well,
Shooting torch is my 4-H.
the All-Star Show is a show for kids with special needs. Citizenship and civic education is my 4-H.
Secret Bud Swine is my 4-H.
I'm a Texas State Photography Ambassador, and this is my 4-H.
Showing sheep is my passion. This is my 4-H.
The Horse Project is our 4-H.
Food nutrition is my 4-H.
This is our 4-H.
I appreciate Texas AgriLife coming all through the years, and hopefully we'll meet again soon. Thank you.
Thank you, AgriLife Extension.
Thank you, AgriLife, for everything you've done, and I really appreciate this program from AgriLife EFNEP program. Thank you.
Thanks, AgriLife.
Thank you, Extension.
Thank you, AgriLife.
Thank you. I thank you very much.
Me and my daughter say, thank you, AgriLife!